Hi, boys and girls. No hat today. Unfortunately, this is one of the side effects of drinking aloe vera juice all the time. When Uncle Alan had his stroke and stuff, my hair was pure white. Now it's dark black and bouncy because I drink aloe vera juice and I soak my head in shea butter, which a lot of you don't know where it comes from. It comes from Africa, and I massage it into my head and into my face. Normally, most people my age, close to 60, look like crap. My face is kind of like a 30-ish kind of young guy. And they say, how old are you, Uncle Al? Well, my birth certificate got lost. I was born either 59 or 40, 59 or 58. It's mostly 59. And everybody look at me like, damn, you look good. And one, because I'm Asian. Two, I use all these stuff on me. I do have some fat and I do have some stroke damage, a little shaving incident. Okay, big thing is this is the number 10, the biggest mistake that most new preppers and survivalists make, and that's resupply. Okay, now go check out Corsair Trainers. Hey, Steve. I always showed all the kiddies who are newbies are at this level. You see Uncle Alan's level way up here. Everybody else's level way down here. And just you guys starting, well, down there. And you want to start at Steve's level. Okay, it's a very good channel and he does do very good videos. And this is part of food storage on his channel, part 2. On MREs and freeze dry. Now, bad thing about those things, a lot of people, why don't I just buy about a year's worth of MREs? That's 2.5 tons at $14 or $15 a pop. Or if you buy it on sale, your tossing chances of quality control, how old it is. You might get a 5-year-old MRE and you're going to stick it someplace weird and it goes bad. Okay? Now, Farmal Frantic and we served in the military. I drove trucks. Okay? And I know about resupply. Now, a lot of you kids out there have no idea what the hell's resupply about. A lot of you tactical guys are nuts and don't understand the theory of resupply. Now, why Germany lost World War I and World War II? They could not resupply their troops on time. Mainly, it was gasoline for the Nazis and the Imperial or German Army. It was food. Okay? These clowns do not understand economics of war. Now, Uncle Alan understands it. Today's modern Democrats and the robber baron Republicans are all bloody idiots. If Uncle Alan wages a war, well, you better cover your ass and pray to God that he doesn't come to your little stinking ass country. Because Uncle Alan knows a lot of things and you do not want to get Uncle Alan mad. Okay, now that's over. We're back to resupply. I tell a lot of people to get this book, okay? Because a lot of you don't know what you're doing. Second, is this my favorite by Larry Nevins. It was retitled Get a Horse and retitled again Fly the Horse. And it was retitled again I Got a Unicorn. Basically, it's time travel, sideways in time. What happens if you were placed out of your comfort zone? All of a sudden, you're in some other time period, and just the things in your pocket you have to survive. Another classic time travel adventure or time and space venture was Tunnel in the Sky by Robert A. Heinlein, where a bunch of high school students on a survival trip for 3 days ended up 2 years out on some weird ass planet. Can you survive like Tom Hanks on Castaway? No resupply, no nothing on a desert island after his plane went. Okay, it's a good book. It's good and cheap. Now, if you guys are on, it's now $5. I got this a couple of years ago. $5 a day on good and cheap. That change you how to take care of yourself during the economic turmoils of this year. Now, a lot of you kids don't understand. You got to know how to eat on a food stamp budget, which Uncle Alan does fairly well. If I have food stamp money. So I got about another 2.5 weeks to go. And then this one I'm always pushing, Survival Mom. For you lady preppers out there and you lady survivalists. Okay? And don't forget, sorry, 1 second, medications flipping my head out a little bit. Okay, now, February is dry pasta month. Okay, why am I pushing that? Because I like dry pasta. A lot easier than eating beans and rice all the time. It's not a complete meal, but it does fill your belly up. And I like pasta. Now, a lot of you haven't been into third world or fourth world countries. Uncle Alan has. And next to rice and beans, pasta is a big seller. Now, again, on resupply, after, now we're going to do just disasters and small stuff. But the other part is for long term. Now, first, on disasters and stuff, I like, thanks to Steve, I like this, or was it Westwind? Somebody sent me cornmeal bread. I really love this stuff because I use when I'm not outside, inside the house, gas stove. I'll use a cupcake pan. It's a lot faster and easier. Also, I could put little things in it too, but I like jalapenos, onions, cheese, whatever I like. Now that was cornbread. Okay, easy. Just add water and egg, and you got cornbread. Now, a lot of people wondering, well, Uncle Al, we know short-term and moderate disasters or economic downfall, turmoil, and stuff like that. But what happens when we have long-term, like a civil war where everybody's shooting at you, or if it's like FTSH and a really Krakatoa event, there's no resupply. So all those bullets that we're shooting at the enemies. Are you hitting your enemies? Oh no, Uncle, I just wasted 150 rounds. Well, you're not going to get back 150 rounds. You tactical guys, especially you tactical guys out there, you have to make every shot count. There's no resupply. Now, a lot of Democrats and liberals and some bonehead Republicans are trying to tax the shit out of guns and ammos and disarm the public. Why? It's a lot easier than going door to door and face 158 million angry Americans pointing better weapons than their military. If we had assault weapons and semi-automatic weapons, we wouldn't be extinct. That weird. Okay, Uncle Alan is losing it. Okay, kids. Now, this is a long video, but resupply is important. Now, what other things? Let me move that books out of the way. You're going to lose when you have resupply. Now, we covered ammo. That's the big ammo and spare parts. If part breaks down, unless you're a really good machinist, I don't think a lot of you are, you can't replace the part. Hard to get items that can't be attained. Now, Hubble's cat says he'll find all sorts of clothes, which might be right, but in the long run, you better learn how to sew and make your clothes like in the 1860s. Now, a lot of people look at me, oh, it won't be that bad, Uncle Alan. I said, no, it'd be worse. It'd be 1840s or 1800s. Okay? Clothes are going to be a problem. Salt is the biggest problem. if you're in the Midwest or in the central states, and if you're not near a river and you're not near a coast, you're going to suffer. Because salt, anywhere 60 miles away from the coast, you're going to have loads of problems. And also mineralized salts, because you're going to get goiter. You're going to see people, oh, that's a double chin. No, it's a goiter. You're going to see them balloon out. See little kids walking around with a big goiter on their neck. Okay? Medicine and surgery. If you see that, the only two things they're going to do, lop it off like in the Civil War. We can't fix it, chop it off. So you're going to see more amputations. Medicine is going to be back to herbal or very primitive medications. And a lot of you are going to die, about 100%. Now, I don't think you want to see a little kid hobbling around on stumps. Yes, I'm Tiny Tim. I only have one leg left because my other leg, they had a little cut, so they chopped it off. Okay, third thing is power. Now, a lot of you guys aren't set up. I've seen a lot of power systems, and I'm laughing my head off. I tell you, you're an idiot, you're a moron, you're a dipshit. That's the nice wordings. I have worse wordings, but I can't say that because I'm a nice person and there's kids around. Okay, most power systems doesn't work. Okay, there's always some faults, and the way you rig it up, Uncle Alan's going to knock it down and go over your ass piece by piece because you don't have the proper setup. Now, if Uncle Alan did it, not a problem. It's up to code. It does work. It's in a closed system. A lot of you guys have a partial system or incomplete system. Oh, I got a gas generator, Uncle Al. Wrong size, wrong fuel, burnout, spare part problem. I could run it for 5-10 hours. Great. Try run it for a week straight. See how long that little generator will last. I got one of those fancy $5,000 generators outside. It runs on natural gas or propane. And also it has electronic sensors in it. So it'll be totally useless in an EMP burst. I've seen them all. I don't really care. If you've seen my system, you drool over it. Okay? Because Uncle Alan knows how it works. You've got to think like a submarine or deep sea fishing boat. Diesel engines, batteries, and then you hook it up to a solar array. Now, a lot of you are like, I don't know, Uncle Alan, that's kind of hard work. Yeah, and the cheapest one is $25,000. That's the cheapest one. Okay, and you have to do all the work. Now, Hubble's cat, like, we're going to go off grid and do total solar. It's going to cost them $130,000 Canadian. Think about that, Hubbles, when you go out there and look at your solar system. This is why I'm really animate on resupply. And a lot of you kids don't know what the hell you're doing out there. Okay, I'm sorry I have to chew your ass on this part, but a lot of you are like, we're out there being back-to-earthers. I lived as a back-to-earther as a kid, and I hated it. I lived out in the woods. I hated it. I was a missionary. I kind of loved it and hated it. 50-50. I was a merc, and I hated it. I was a contractor for the government, and I hated it. Okay? This is what Uncle Alan did. Already went out into the woods, did my whole back-to-earth thing. I said, screw it. Uncle Alan did 180 and went back to the small city or town. Screw you idiots out in the boonies. You haven't experienced 5 or 6 or 4 STFs in a row on you. Uncle Alan did. Uncle Alan's pissed as hell. Uncle Alan has 8 dead girlfriends. You top that up and you lose about way I figured it over my lifetime. I lost close to $5 million in these stupid things that happened to me. So Uncle Hon says, screw it. I'm retired. I'm heading to a small city or town and kicking back. I ain't stupid. I'm prepared and I'm cautious. Okay, a lot of you guys don't have any ideas what Uncle Alan got up in his sleeve. Now, I know this is a long one. I'm sorry, kids. Killdeer Survival, Revolting Man, Savage Survival, Jack Pine Survival, uh, Just in Time Prepping with Will. Hey, Will, I haven't forgot you. Oops, there. Um, Just in Time Prepping with Will Russell. If you got a 1, a 5, a 10, $25, send it to Will through his PayPal account. Step 1 Survival with Brad and Sippy Cup. AOK Foraging Adventure with Thak and Brenda. And Full Spectrum Survival with Brad and Kelly. Bethany, my favorite little gamer. Liberty Gardens, Harshman Hills. LS, Sonia, High Desert Pioneer. Reverend Christine, Myra TCK, 3D Tripper, West Wind Survival. Also check out his videos. And Jeff Nolte and Kentucky Survival. That's just a few because I'm going overboard a little bit. So, okay, kids. Bye, kids. Yes, go. I'll catch you later. Hope this didn't scare you. Remember, 10th biggest mistake is resupply. Once everything goes to pot, you don't have too much choices because there won't be a supermarket, there won't be a grocery store, they won't be an art and supply store or hardware store. So think about it, kids. It's up to you. And don't give me the answers. We're going to take it from somebody or we're going to scrounge or make it ourselves. Yeah, right. Bye, kids.